So, as for our practical sessions right now, we are working on different techniques that we can use for separation of biomolecules. Okay. So, over here we will also see another technique or another way by which we can estimate the biomolecule. Okay. So, in our whole series of this session, we are talking about isolation, separation and estimation of biomolecule. So, this is the technique that we can use to estimate those biomolecules. Okay. So, what is the concentration of the biomolecule? In this technique, we will use the property of the molecules to absorb light. So each molecule, they have a property of absorbing the light, and that is different for each molecule. Okay. So we can use that property of a molecule and we can estimate the concentration of that molecule. Okay. So the instrument that we use for this technique is known as colorimeter, that you can see over here. Okay. So this is known as colorimeter that we will use to estimate the concentration. Okay, so this is how it looks. So to use this technique, we will have to first switch on the instrument. After switching on the main board, it has another knob to switch on the instrument. Okay, so I will switch it on. You can see on the indicator now the lights are on and the instrument is also on. Okay, so there are few things that we should know while using this instrument. So as I said, we are working on the property of the molecules to absorb light. So we will transmit the light through the molecules, okay, and then the light which is not being absorbed by the molecules, it is being estimated, and based on that the concentration is being estimated. So we need light, okay, and not only light of any wavelength, but we will select the light of specific wavelength that we will work on. Okay, so to select the wavelength of the light, there is a knob over here that you can see, and these are the digits that are expressing that are indicating the wavelength of the light that we need specifically. Okay, the second thing is this slot that you can see over here is wherein we will place our samples. Okay, we will place our samples, and the samples in which the thing or how we will place our sample is in this cuvette. Okay, so this is cuvette which is being used for this experiment. So we will place our solution, okay, our molecules in a liquid form over here, and then we will place this cuvette in the slot. Okay, the next thing that we need to know is this auto zero. Okay, so what is the purpose of this auto zero? Is basically when you are working with molecules, we are diluting it with some solvent. Okay, so those solvents can have certain molecules that will absorb the light. So we will have to nullify those molecules, okay, or the absorbance of those molecules. For which what we do is we take a blank, okay, blank is specifically only the solvent. Okay, so what we will do is we will place the blank tube, okay, place the blank cuvette, and we will set it to auto zero. Okay, so that will what it will do is it will nullify the absorbance thing. Okay, so over here one important thing that you should do is mark on the cuvette. Okay, and then you will have to keep that marking perpendicular to the right mark, that this white color marking that you can see over here. Now the purpose of this is that the width of the tube, okay, it can be a condition wherein the width is different on is not same on all the sides, so that can also contribute to the absorbance. Okay, so if you keep a tube once in this direction and other time in this direction, so that may change the reading. So because of which we will mark the cuvettes and we will place the cuvette in the same positions. Okay, now coming next to the numbers or the keys that you can see over here. So this is for transmittance factor, okay, this is for standard, this is for absorbance, and this is enter key. Okay, and these are, if you want to type any number, so these digits are for that purpose. Okay, so this is how our colorimeter looks like, and now we'll start working with our colorimeter. So now we will start with our experiment of lambda max, that is the maximum absorption of a molecule. Okay, so for this experiment we will need a colorimeter, and we will over here we will need the molecules that will absorb the light. So the molecules that we were using is KMnO4, okay, that is 0.01% and 25% CuSO4. Okay, so we will see at what wavelength they absorb the maximum light. Okay, so or what is the wavelength at which they have the maximum absorbance. Okay, so the next another cuvette that we have is of blank. Okay, that we will need. So we have our requirements at the blank and these two solutions. So now we have switched on our instrument, that is colorimeter. Okay, so now we want absorbance. So what we will do is we will click on absorbance. Okay, so once we have clicked on our absorbance, okay, so we will place our blank tube. Okay, and we have to remember that we have to keep it in the marking should be perpendicular. Okay, after placing it, okay, so now we will move through a series of wavelengths. So the first wavelength is 450 nanometer. Okay, so now I have moved the knob to 450 nanometer. Okay, so now our knob is at 450 nanometer, and now we will place. Okay, so we have placed our blank over there, and now we have to press enter. Okay, so the absorbance is 0. Now we will have to remove our blank, and we will see what is the absorbance of the cuvette. So before placing this cuvette over there, we will have to wipe it out. Okay, so if there is some liquid or any molecule which is there on the surface, so that will be removed. Okay, and we will place it in this. Okay, so now you can see there is the absorbance that we are getting it. We will have to note down the absorbance for KMNO. Okay, so it is 0.33. So I have made a table, okay, with different absorbance that we have on our instrument, and for KMNO4 and CuSO4 that we are using it. Okay, so over here now we will remove our cuvette of KMNO4. We will again place our blank tube. Okay, we will change the wavelength. We will move to the next wavelength. Okay, and then we will click auto 0. Okay, so now the reading is 0. Okay, so we will remove our blank tube. We will again place our tube of KMNO4, and we will see what is the absorbance. So now we will move to the next wavelength. We will again place our blank cuvette. Okay, and move to the next wavelength, that is 530 nanometer, and we will click on the auto. Okay, so once the reading is at 0, we will remove our blank. We will place our cuvette, and we will see what is the absorbance. So absorbance is 0.9. Okay, we will again place our blank. We will move to next wavelength, and we will set it to auto 0. Okay, so now it is 0. We will remove that tube. We will take our cuvette KMNO4, we will place it. Okay, and you can see that the absorbance is decreasing now. It is 0.15. Okay, so we will remove our KMNO4. Again we will wipe our blank tube. Again we will place it, okay, to the next wavelength, and we will put it to auto 0. Once it is on auto 0, we will place our KMNO4 solution. Okay, and you can see that the OD is 0.05. Okay, so now you can see the absorbance has increased. and it is maximum at 530 nanometer. Okay, so this is our lambda max for KMNO4. Okay,
Go.
so now we will estimate the absorbance for CuSO4. Okay, so now we have placed our blank, we have set the wavelength at 450 nanometer, and we have set it to auto 0. So now we will remove our blank, we will wipe our CuSO4 tube so that if there is anything on the surface, okay, and then on the marking we will, okay, place it in the slot, and you can see that the OD is 0.0. Okay. Now we will place our blank again to the next wavelength. Okay, and then we will set it to auto 0. Once it is set to auto 0, we will take again our CuSO4 tube and we will place it over here, and we will see what is the absorbance. You can see that the absorbance is 0.03. Again, we will place our blank for the next wavelength. We will move to 530 nanometer. Okay, we will set it to auto 0. We will remove our blank tube. We will wipe our CuSO4 tube. We will place it in the slot, and we will note down the absorbance. Okay. Again, we will move to the next wavelength, that is 580 nanometers. So the absorbance has increased at 580 nanometer. Okay. We'll move to the next OD, or next wavelength, that is 630 nanometer. We will place it to 0. And then we will place our CuSO4 solution to it, and we will see the absorbance. Okay, so it is 1.53 ohm. Okay, so you can see how the absorbance has increased. Okay, and the absorbance is maximum, at 630 nanometer. Okay, the lambda max for our KMNO4 that we have observed is 530 nanometer, whereas for CuSO4 it is 630 nanometer.